Majuba. We pay homage, it's the Ilajuba. We seek the great spirit's approval, manifesting the ancestral maneuver. As the Orishas move you, my child, let me speak to your spirit. You warriors calling a little louder, I want you to hear it. Just face it, don't fear it. Your mirror reflection, revere it. Shadow work, you will clear it. Just the seasons will change. You are called to rise. Open your eyes, realize, rearrange. It's not a game, press past through your pain. We are not mediocre nor mundane. You are great now, claim your new name. Break free from the chains. I just want you to see through and see true. See yourself as all of the mind sees. The God in you, manifest your breakthrough. Standing tall, seeing life from a bird's eye view. While manifesting your Odu. We keep it real life and reveal. It's all in me, my destiny. I will find, follow, fulfill my destiny. I will find, follow, fulfill. Majuba, we pay homage, it's the Ilajuba. We seek the great spirit's approval, manifesting the ancestral maneuver. As the Orishas move you. Mojuba, we pay homage, it's the Ilajuba.
Abora, this is Oluo Fakoladev Idinkai Fa Temple, and this is our Ile Ijuba Temple service. So we thank you all for joining us today. We ask you to like and share, and also share with us where you are tapping in from. So before we even jump into our sermon today, we want to begin, of course, with prayer. So let us begin. Olódùmarè, we call on you, Odu. Ola, Tutu, cool dignity is the name of Ifa. Ola, sweet dignity is the name of Odu. Ola, soft dignity is the name of Oshun. Then the three of you will design my identity in heaven. You did not design it for imprecation chanters to have power to kill me, or for incantation users to kill me, or for spellcasters to kill me, or for cutlass wielders to kill me, or for guntrotters to kill me, or for wizards to kill me, or for witches to kill me. Those who do not know, when the three of you designed my identity, you did not design it for anyone to have power over me. Do not let them have power to kill me. The three of you are one's Lord. Death does not consume pepper. Any unnatural death caused by man, do not let it kill me. Afflictions, do not eat onions. Do not let me be afflicted with any illness throughout my lifetime. Pestilence does not consume Ieri spice. Do not let me be afflicted with pestilence or disease. Do not let me have a stroke. Do not let me be crippled. Do not let guntrotters, cutlass wielders, spellcasters use those things against me. For we do not use cutlass to cut a too creeping plant, melon seed, Ifa. Please let me be given my appropriate respect at all times. The snail is for peace and softness and harmony. All evils that human beings direct against me, let it be neutralized in my body, for only coolness and peace do we find in Otutu, Otupon, Ifa beads. It is the guinea fowl which authorizes me to have peace of mind. All evil of this world, please turn it to peace and convenience for me. Irete Tutu has decreed that all evils show their bowing heads to me. Boru Aboye, Ifa, we ask that you would come and support all of us today. Come ward off all death, ward off all sickness, ward off cases and controversy, ward off fights, litigation, losses, outright fights, ward off witchcraft and negative energy from all of those individuals who are viewing today. We call on you, Ifa. We call on Olodumare. We call on the 801 Irumule. We ask that you would come and support us. I ask that you would move all negative things out of the way. Move my ego even out of the way so that we can hear words of Ifa. Emma kamimenamo. Emma kamimenano. Emma kamimene adeloko. Tamole tori Ifa alonini. Ebora timpani. Ele banami. Àwọn àti Ifa lelejo. Oshe Arula. Please hear all of our prayers. Tiny out the feet of Fugu. The start of them. It's not big enough to use this headgear. Had it been enough to use this headgear, I would have taken it home and adorned my hair with it. Easy for our decorations. To Aruala, I'm going on spiritual mission to Ejebule. We call love between and pay her money. We call salsa and make it rich. We call Oshe Arula Zagawo. Oshe Arula, Oshe Tora. I kick in the bagisa. The extract sharp against the tree. Pacifa for Roman with Yusi. Iba na chef from Olodumare. If in our wall tells you should be wealthy, you should surely be wealthy. I kick in bagisa in the mouth of an one's Adzibanashe in the mouth of no wall. If no church have joy, you should have joy. I kick in bagisa in the mouth of one's Adzibanashe in the mouth of an wall. If no church have victory, you should have victory. I kick in bagisa in the mouth of one's Adzibanashe in the mouth of no wall. Let's see. Maybe so, surely shall it be. Ashe Orisha lẹ́nu mi, Ashe Orisha lẹ́nu mi. Gbogbo tí mo bá màmá wí o, ìlú mọ̀lẹ́ ó bà. Ifá ọ̀pá o, Ashe Orisha lẹ́nu mi. Pé mo dúró tí mo júre, bí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí mo júre, bí mo kúnlẹ̀ tí mo júre, bí mo jókòó tí mo júre. Ìrètí mo tún orí ti bọ́. Orí ẹni làrúrẹ ìyá ni ọ̀. Orí ẹni làrúrẹ ìyá ni. Mojúlẹ̀ mu fa máa mọ́rí. Orí ẹni làrúrẹ ìyá ni. Ṣò bòbòrè jáàzú. Ifá ò bá lọ́rùn. Àtìbàjájú. Ifá ò bá lọ́rùn. Oshe Aru ìlà Ifá ti bó. Olodumare and the divinity, we thank you for life, health, strength, food, clothing, shelter. We ask that you would continue to ward off all death, ward off all sickness, ward off all cases, controversy, ward off all fights. And bring forth to us long life, wealth, good spouse, good children, longevity, prosperity, victory over adversity, peace of mind, joy, healing, success. Please help us to be great. Move all negative things out of the way so that we can hear from you. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, Aboto. Good morning. Ekaro, Ekabo. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Thank you all for joining us. Once again, I'm Oluo Fakolade of Idinka Ifa Temple, and we want to share with you our Ile Ijuba Ifa Temple service. I want to implore upon folks, please like and share. This will be something very valuable for many of us. So if you know folks who are interested in Ifa messages, and not only Ifa messages, but good old-fashioned wisdom and affirmation, please like and share it with those people that you know will love what we will talk about today. So let's begin. There's a misunderstanding spreading through our diasporic Ifa communities. Some people believe that Ifa initiation, Orisha initiation, is the medicine for confusion, and initiation alone makes a person into a priest or makes a person worthy of veneration. Some believe that ritual will heal what self-knowledge has left untouched. Some believe that titles will fix a person's character and make them worthy of veneration. Many people think if I just initiate, everything will change. If I initiate, then I will get a spouse. Then I will get children. Initiation will make everything all better. Initiation sometimes can make a bad situation worse at first. When I got initiated, I have to tell you, I lost a ton of friends. I lost my job, and I almost lost my home. Things got shook up before everything came into alignment. Ifa initiation does not make you a priest. It doesn't transform your identity. Initiation does not fix character. Initiation will only reveal it. And most of all, spiritual force and ashe without grounding can oftentimes become destructive. In Ifa, before there is ritual, there is ori. Before sacrifice, there is a choice. Before priesthood, there is character. If identity is unstable, initiation does not stabilize it. It merely magnifies it. Let's look at this Ifa from Ogbebara. Ifa says, we knelt down and chose our destinies. On getting to earth, we are in so much of a hurry to fulfill our destinies. Destiny can never be completely rechosen unless we reincarnate. This was the Ifa cast for Edi, when the one who shall paddle humans from heaven. He was a viceroy for Ebo. He complied. So this Ifa is telling us that before we came into this world, we chose a destiny. We chose our destiny before we got here. Otor Oriko further shares information with us. Ifa says it is a particular errand that one is sent on that one will deliver. One cannot refuse the work that has been sent, they have been sent to do. One cannot wake up in the morning and refuse the errand of one's creation. One cannot refuse the errands of one's creator. So with this, Ifa is telling us destiny, identity, initiation, in those respects are not rushed. They're not forced. Your identity is not copied. Destiny is not installed at initiation. It is remembered through alignment. When we think of this, when someone's into initiation without knowing who they are asking power, ashe, to solve what clarity should have handled. Power without knowledge of self leads to pride, confusion, and even collapse. We chose our destinies. And when we become initiated, essentially, that initiation can only crown and or amplify the destiny that has already been chosen for you before birth. Destiny is chosen before birth. And when it is chosen before birth, once we get here, oftentimes we either forget it or are distracted. So Ifa initiation is this reminder to assist us in choosing our destiny every day, because every day you have to choose to follow your destiny. You have a choice. Sometimes when you initiate, someone who has not done some of that internal work, confusion can be multiplied through the ritual. External actions can increase the chaos instead of resolving it. If someone is emotionally fractured, spiritually impatient, identity confused. Initiation does not calm them or calm that. It merely intensifies it. What is disorganized cannot be organized by a ceremony. If identity and character is not addressed, what happens is that the same patterns return, just in some sacred clothing. Now let's get into the nitty gritty of what we're talking about. Let's look at the Ifa of Obara Meji. Ifa says, success is what we are seeing. We have not seen disgrace. Disgrace is coming along the way. The father of success. An effect of disgrace is more profound than success. This was the declaration of Ifa to Angbing Worong when going to perform Oshun ritual in Olofin's palace. He was advised to offer a ball. He refused to comply. Angbing Worong is no longer applying remedy on me, but he was instead making love to me. When we look at this Ifa, Angbing Worong is an individual who helped many, many people. He was a most sought after Oshun priest. And he had the ashe to manifest and heal people. He had the remedies. And what ended up happening is this power that Angbing Worong had, he would often use that power and use his position to get what he wants. He used his position as a priest to take advantage of others. If anyone needed help, they would send for him. And he helped so many people. When he found a woman, he would oftentimes prolong the help and mix in sexual encounters with his client. And as he would do this, he would even enter into their homes when they were married and help them and also sexually abuse them. He would do this so often. No one said anything because they feared the power of this man. They feared that if they told, he would remove the blessing of removing their infirmities. One day, he was called by the Olofin palace because the wife of the king was very sick. She was very emaciated. And Angbing Worong went to the Babalawo and he cast Ifa to see if he would be successful in the task of healing her. The Babalawo said, you would be very successful in healing the wife of Olofin. However, he needed to offer Ebo so he would not be humiliated. He was advised to offer Ebo, and Angbing Worong thought that the Awo was envious of him, and he refused to offer that Ebo. He went to the palace of the Olofin to heal the wife. And as he did this, he said that Oshun would assist in the healing. And Angbing Worong found the Olofin wife very attractive. And what he decided to do is he would apply medicine. And as he would also apply this medicine, he would elongate the process of healing. He would apply medicine and take more time, and then he propositioned her, and then he spoke forcefully to her and entered into a sexual abusive relationship. And he was molesting her the whole time while applying healing. What could have been healed in 1 week, Bing Bing Wrong extended it to a month. And the wife was so afraid of telling because she was told that Bing Bing Wrong would kill her and kill her family. And at a certain moment, she finally got the courage to tell the king. And what ended up happening is the Olofin decided to catch Abim Biron within the act. So he set a trap. And the priest went in and disrobed, and he was ready to sexually abuse the wife. And right then, Olofin and the chiefs came in and captured him. They then took Agbing Bingorong and paraded him through the town and throughout the community and showed his crimes to the world and told everyone, this is the evidence of his crime. Eventually, what occurred was Abing Bingorong committed suicide as a result of that high level of humiliation. Ifa is telling us some very powerful things here. One, no priest should ever sexually abuse their client. No priest should ever abuse any of their clients and or godchildren. This is a taboo that is universal. It will only lead to more problems, humiliation, and even worse. Ifa is speaking very clearly. This is not the norm. A male priest should not be bathing a female client. A female priest should not be bathing a male client. This interaction, of course, should be talked about, and those individuals who do such calamitous behavior should be exposed. Ifa is saying here also that power without discipline is dangerous. Of course, we live in a time of that right now. Obarameji teaches us that spiritual force that outpaces one's character is challenging. This Ifa also teaches us that power expands intention. Whatever is in you becomes louder after initiation. If pride exists, initiation merely amplifies the pride. If anger exists, initiation merely sharpens that anger. If sexual misconduct and perversion exists, initiation only empowers such behavior. If insecurity exists, initiation only gives it authority. Spiritual force without grounding becomes destructive. This Ifa also tells us that authority without humility, it speaks against that. Abim Bingorong refused to change. He refused to offer a bow. Access without discipline is problematic. Power without iwapwele, good character, is destructive. Initiation can merely open the door. If character is bad, that door of initiation can oftentimes become a trap. When there is significant unaddressed trauma, unaddressed mental illness, and unaddressed bad character, the result is a scattered mind that produces scattered results. Ritual does not organize what self-knowledge, self-reflection, refused to confront. When someone is emotionally ungrounded, initiation will not stabilize them. It can merely overload. The ashe of initiation is like a fire. When we use that fire in a controlled way, it can power a community. But out of control, that danger, when uncontained, can demolish whole lineages. Without grounding, without iwapwele, without humility and discipline, ashe does not heal. Many people think, I'm initiated. Why am I still repeating patterns? Because initiation is not the thing that interrupts behavior. Awareness does. Without character correction, cycles are going to continue. Just with more spiritual language and maybe a cute African outfit. The danger of ungrounded power is calamity. When spiritual force meets bad character, ego replaces wisdom. When spiritual force meets with poor character, authority replaces accountability. And fear disguises itself as confidence, and control masquerades as leadership. This is how spiritual harm in our community occurs. Not intentionally oftentimes, but ignorantly. Ifa never gives power without responsibility for that power. But people sometimes take power before they are mature enough to contain it. Don't confuse initiation with transformation. People confuse initiation with character change because they want relief without the discipline. They want authority without the accountability. They want power to fix what honesty has not even faced. But Ifa speaks clear. Initiation merely opens the door. Character is the thing that decides what happens once you are inside. Let's talk about now, how can we help our Ifa initiation, our Orisha initiation solidify correctly on our head so that we can walk in the power, that we can walk in the ashe, and we can speak ashe, live ashe, all those things. Grounding. Grounding is what will stabilize your power. Ifa grounds power through good character, consistent good character. Ifa grounds your power through self-reflection. Ifa will ground your power through elder correction. Folks from the outside got to see and they got to say. Ifa will ground your ashe through discipline in your speech and behavior and humility. Power grounded in character heals communities, but power grounded in ego will fracture them. Ifa says in Otro Rico, a child who studies Ifa with labor and suffering, when he grows up, he will reap all rewards. Ifa is saying that any Babalawo, any Ianifa, they must study. If you have not been given ashe to perform rituals by a qualified Baba Ifa or Iya Ifa, then you are not qualified to do that ritual. It is malpractice. Your awo must have his or her own qualified elders who have given that one ashe and spiritual license to do the things that they do. There are at least 7 ashes or steps in the matriculation process of being a qualified priest. We can't overstep the steps. Ifa says in Osadi, a she-goat with its big belly cast Ifa for the benevolent person of old. He was advised to offer Ebo, and he complied. If one comes with good character, and one does not possess good character, lack of good character will destroy the good destiny. If one comes with good destiny and one does not possess a good character, lack of good character will destroy the good destiny. Ifa is saying, regardless of what happens, regardless of the situation, our ashe has to be grounded in good character. We must strive for good character. So those of us who may have rushed into a tefa or Orisha initiation without the full understanding of what you're getting into, there's still hope. There's still mercy. If you are confused, there's still guidance. If you are unsure, there's still time. Ifa teaches us that your Ori can be realigned and destiny can be corrected and wisdom can mature. I want to talk about the aspects that we need to cultivate in order to have good character, because oftentimes good character is like a cool thing to say, but nobody ever gives us a good definition. Let's get a good definition. And this definition comes from Omoluabi by Chief Shalagbade Popola. When we look at it, the character of an Omoluabi, or a person who has good and gentle character, is honesty. Honesty. Truthfulness. Honesty and truthfulness are not the same thing. You can be a truthful person and continue to steal. When you ask, hey, did you steal that? I did, right? That is truthfulness. Honesty is something more character driven. That is an honest person. So honesty, truthfulness, benevolence, a person who gives generously and without expecting things in return. Humility, you gotta be humble, but also you gotta be hopeful. Hopefulness is important. You have to have a good and optimistic outlook of the world and understanding. Along with this, you have to be patient. Patience is key. Patience will get you out of problems if you just be quiet, if you just chill, if you just maintain. Patience, understanding, having an understanding, having a overstanding, seeing all sides of the situation. And last but not least, dedication. Dedication is going to be the thing that helps us to achieve all these things, because you have to be dedicated, but dedication is one, but devotion, dedication, devotion are key aspects to this. So initiation does not give you an identity. Initiation merely confirms it. It confirms the identity and the life and the character that you already live. If you are disciplined, then initiation will deepen that discipline. If you are confused, then initiation will merely expose the confusion. If you are humble, initiation will only strengthen that humility. If you are an ego-driven person, initiation is only going to magnify the ego. Initiation is not the fix-it of your character. Initiation gives access, and character will determine the impact. Initiation does not make you a priest. Initiation does not fix your character. Your character is what's going to make your initiation meaningful. Before we ask for more ashe, let us ask for more clarity. Before we rush the shine and the look of being a priest or a chief, let us sit with ourselves. Before we wear these titles, let us earn integrity, excuse me. So in closing, let's affirm this. May I know myself before I seek more power. And may my ori be clear before my hands reach for authority. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, thank you all so much for joining us. Yes, so this is very, very, very important. So I have a couple of announcements. So today is the first of the month. Also, we're about to do Itarogun, the Ebo of Itarogun, mind you. So we'll be doing that either today or tomorrow. We'll get that done. Along with that, I want to let folks know if you are interested in participating in our Omo Awo Ifa training program and you are initiated to Ifa, we have an Ifa training program. We're starting a new cohort this month. So if you're interested, please DM me and or write in the chat Omo Awo, okay? And we'll send you that application and that information. Along with that, if you like what we're doing, if you want to be part of this process, want to be part of this temple, all of the membership qualifications are on the website. So if you're interested, you're welcome. You're welcome, and we look forward to you being a part of this. Along with that, if you would like to see this ministry of Ifa grow, please send donations. You can donate below. If any of these things have been valuable for you, we thank you. So, Abora Boye to Fadeke, good to see you. Robin Abora Boye to James Gabaki, I think. Okay. Aboshisha Boto Ifadara, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. Ashe. Okay, Aboshisha Boto. I think that's Nico. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. All right. Aboshisha Boto. Aboshisha Boto to you, Ia. Danielle, thank you. Yes. Doesn't that Odu sound so modern? Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, good to see you. Yeah. Power without discipline is dangerous. Facts. Access without discipline, dangerous. I share it for real. So y'all, if you like what we're saying, and you know some people who might need to hear this, because some folks don't know these things. Some folks, when they're being misused by priests out in the world, they think that this is the norm, and it's not. You know, it gives us as Babalawo, as Yanifa, a bad name. You're giving the game a black eye, so to speak. Yes, I would say healing is essential in being initiated. But I think more so in the diaspora, because oftentimes many of us are coming to Ifa and we're coming from Judeo-Christian backgrounds. We're coming from other religions into this. And what needs to be done is that not only healing needs to be taking place, but we need mentorship. We need elders. We need Baba Ifas, and I think Ifas. Oftentimes, the issue is this: is that um, within the tradition, especially here in the diaspora, um, folks proceed without qualified elders. That's one of the reasons why we're pushing the Omar Woe program so hard. Is it is it's really important to get qualified teachers, right, who have good character. It's super important, right? It's so important for those things to happen. We need it because when in the absence of good character, good instruction, good leadership, people improvise, and that improvisation tends to look like some of the madness and problems that we've got going on now. So what I'm saying is get training, seek out good elders. My teacher, Chief Popola, says that there's, I believe, at least four types of elders. One is the elder who has bad character but knows Ifa. Learn the Ifa, leave the bad character. There's a elder that has good character but doesn't know Ifa. That elder, learn and study that good character and leave their Ifa knowledge. Don't take that. There's an elder that has bad character and they don't know Ifa. Leave that teacher alone. But the elder that has good character and that has good Ifa knowledge, that is the elder that we should follow and submit ourselves to. Okay? And you have to be watching these elders. Look at their family life, right? Look at how they move in the world, That ought to be a good indicator of what you should look for, right? That should be a good indicator. So we come into so many of these problems oftentimes, as I said before, because folks don't have teachers, or they run from teachers, they run from elder correction, all right? Because as I said before, oftentimes you need somebody outside kind of looking in and analyzing, and they need to have good character too. So with that, we need to have that so that the ashe that we get, the ashe that we receive can be solidified. All right? So folks, if you know folks who need to hear this message, please share it with them today. All right? So let us close. Olodumare. Olodumare. Ifa Ojire, we thank you for this Ifa message. We thank you for this gathering. We ask that you would help us to move not only in alignment with our destiny, but move in alignment with Ashe. If we are in need of healing, help us to seek that healing. Help us to transform so that our initiation will transform us. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, Agboto. Thank you so much once again for joining us, and we'll see you in the coming week. Oh, also, those of you who are interested in participating today, we do our monthly Eshu feeding. So we'll be feeding Eshu as soon as I get done with this. And if you're interested, you can participate in that as well. Thank you so much. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, Aboto, and we'll see you